wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. And it's Boss in at the 3. And for New Orleans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lewis in at the point guard. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staff are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that, the last half of your season could be tough.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Boss. Outside to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Boss, no good. Here's Ingram. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Here's Boss. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lewis kicks to Valanciunas. Ingram passes to Williamson. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Now, here's Brogdon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The pass to Turner. Ingram with the steal. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hart the pass to Lewis. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
Brogdon against Lewis. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Boss. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Boss has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. Lewis kicks to Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lewis outside. From 17 feet out. Nice D from Sabonis. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Passes to Boss. To the middle. Here's Turner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
So great to see Zion Williamson out on the wing and coming down the lane. That's a guy hard to stop on a fast break.
Now here's Brogdon. Boss passes to Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis with the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Hart. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pacers trail by 4. There's the pass to LeVert. Here's Boss. Shoots the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And that one drops. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Boss. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Boss. Connects again from distance.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402 plateau has been reached again. You just can't make this stuff up.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches.
Good, another from 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
102 left to play in the first quarter. Graham, the pass to Hayes. For 3, Ingram. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Boss. Here's Bitadze. Graham defending. Let's go. And again, it's Indiana.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ingram outside. With 2 seconds left, jump shot is good. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just that.
Substitution.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Lewis. There's the drive. Unable to get that one. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 4. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out. Meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
No free throws good from Boss. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Suns was tremendous. He had 30 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And it was a special night for him. He played a complete game. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to keep that momentum going.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he could do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Feeds to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Back to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. To the paint. Boss. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ingram outside. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft. Not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to LeVert. Here's Boss. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Pass to Boss. Looking to end the run. Sabonis, the pass to Boss. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Boss has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And there's the call on Boss. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game. You really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Both free throws good for Ingram. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brogdon the pass to Boss. The feed to Turner. with 1 on the clock. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Boss has been sensational.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Boss in at the small forward position.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
Here's Valanciunas. Count that one. Valanciunas has got 8.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
And he knocks it down. Good looking 3 there from Boss. Boss has got 24 points. Lewis kicks to Williamson. And the pass to Ingram. Going inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's LeVert. Passes it to Boss. Clock at 6. Here's Turner. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Outside, Jones. Just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jones. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. That free throw good from Hayes. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And the Pacers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Boss. And it's off from 3-point range. It's a close game here in New Orleans for the lead, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sabonis finds Brogdon. Down low. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Pacers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for New Orleans right now, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lewis in at the point.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And here are the Pelicans now. Who is outside? Pass to Ingram to tie it up. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Turner passes to Boss. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's all we could say to the ball. So long.
Here's Williamson. It's deflected. Here's Brogdon. Now the pass to LeVert. Here's Sabonis. Inside. Boss. Sabonis trying to get open. Boss, no good. Williamson against Sabonis. Valanciunas with the ball. Ingram outside. To take the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Boss. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Williamson in the post. Defended by Sabonis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lewis kicks to Ingram. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Indiana trailing here. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. And he drives in and slam dunk by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Brogdon against Lewis. Brogdon the pass to Boss. Down low, here's Sabonis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Number 3.
And his confidence and leadership skills just have grown every year. Sabonis has no problem being that guy in that situation.
Zion wants these moments and coming through here.
With the assist.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Driving to the basket. Here's Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Off the mark on that 3 from Boss. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Ingram up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Valanciunas.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Lewis. And a change for the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Boss. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Boss checked in for Warren. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. LeVert the pass to Turner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Here's Ingram. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. And slammed up by Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
.137 left in the fourth. Now LeVert. Pass to Boss. To the paint. And slammed up by Sabonis.
More and more, this team counts on Sabonis to provide what it needs.
The Pelicans have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Boss. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Boss. Banked in off the glass. 34 points for Boss.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Ingram with it. Picked up by Turner. The putback. Yes!
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. New Orleans making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Brogdon being the Rookie of the Year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who can play either guard position, has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Brogdon hits them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Here's the three. Trifecta.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Brogdon looking it over. Here's Boss. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Stolen by Brogdon. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It falls!
Man, boy, you have to be impressed with LeVert's composure in the clutch. That kind of confidence will take you a long way. Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Out to Ingram for three. The three won't fall. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.